To another Slave Spire stream. I'm your host, Vegetablebread. And today we're going to be playing some Ascension 20 launching. We got upgrade card, Niall's Lament, a Curse for a rare card, or a boss relic swap. Did I lose to an Ascension 10 slime boss? It was non-Ascension. It was floor 10. Or is it floor 10? No, surely not, right? It's further than that. So we got slime boss again. Probably gonna do the boss relic. I guess I could, if this is like hitting 2 elites and one of them's a mega elite, I'll probably take that. I don't think Cursor rare card is ever correct. Looks like we can. Right, mega elite's over here. He's unsnipeable. We can't get any snipes. There's no snipes available. So that's out. Let's do boss relic swap. Alright, Violet Lotus. Gotta like that. So we are leaning into stance changing early. And looking for a 3 elite path. We could do this one. It's got an extra fire there. This guy. We could do this fire elite. And then these two. Or this fire elite. I think I like this path better, because then the 2 elites are later in the act. So we'll have more card wards to gear up for them. And we have a fire before the first one. Same number of overall fires, which is not many. Maybe having a fire after the first elite is better, because then we like take damage and can rest. But if we like get an upgrade and then go to the elite, that's nice too. Yeah, let's just take the fire and then the elite. I think I like that path better. It's got like a late shop too. Cultist first. 6 extra damage or entering calm. I think entering calm. Hopefully we're gonna have a big explosive eruption turn later. I don't think that's yet though. 24 plus 9 is 33. It's not quite enough. At least one defend and at least one strike is happening. I guess I would have had extra energy, huh? Let's try and make the next eruption lethal. Let's get this strike in there. This is not lethal. It's only 33 damage. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just keep taking 1 damage. Can't kill in this turn either, so taking 3 damage. 5 total. Drat. This guy's really taking us to task. I guess we're taking 6 more. Cultist, what can you do? Could have got into Eruption earlier. Maybe that was right. Somebody on stream was trying to convince me that Divinity is just always good as Watcher, and you should pick like Praise and stuff. I'm not sure if I buy that with a Violet Lotus swap. It seems like we're trying to do calm interaction stuff. Picking a Prostrate over a follow-up here seems a little bit insane too, so we're gonna grab that follow-up. Get the early damage. You know what? I believe. I'm gonna try and take no damage from this Shellworm. Alright, I'll take 2 damage from the Shellworm. And that should be lethal. Yeah. Carve Reality is great. Like that a lot. Doesn't really interact with Violet Lotus a ton. I guess it kind of does, because like on the turn when we enter Wrath or Divinity, we like get extra energy, so if we're holding Smites. It doesn't really have to do much though, it's just a good card. So our question mark was a fight. So if we go this path like I was planning on, we're going to get a hard pool fight here. We could divert and take an early shop. We'd still fight a hard pool fight, what's the point of that? Okay, alright. Original path. Hard pool fights are just gonna happen. Let's split both and take 3. Okay. Eruption Strike is not lethal. Eruption Strike follow-up should be. Oh my god. I meant Eruption Follow-up Strike. Whoops. Guess just Eruption Follow-up does it. That's fine. There's a Conclude. Should probably click that card. Pretty good set of early attacks here. I like that quite a bit. Can transform a Strike. I feel pretty comfortable with the damage. So if we don't get damage back, that's fine. Oh, we got a Worship. So we are gonna do Divinity stuff. Okay. Fine. Okay. Hard Pool Looter. Trying to take our money. Eruption Curve Reality is not enough. 12 plus 9, yeah. So I'm gonna double defend Curve Reality. Yeah, I should get lethal here. Yep. Alright. I don't think we need Consecrate. We already have Conclude. Sash Whip is nice, but we have pretty good damage. I don't think we need it. I think Evaluate is bad against Gremlin Knob and stuff, so I think we're going to skip here. First skip. Alright, I do think we're going to rest here. We took quite a bit of damage in the first couple of hallway fights. Okay, Conclude's good here. We're always going to play Carve Reality. And I think Defend and Essence of Steel are both merited here. Let's go ahead and use the Strike. The Carve Reality, the Smite is good, but there's going to be lots of turns later where we can't use our energy, so it's important that we hold that. We could also use it while we're in Wrath later. Taking damage. I want to play Vigilance Conclude. I don't want to skip Conclude for sure. Seems like being in Calm is good. I guess maybe double defend Conclude is better. Not really sure what the advantage of being in Calm is. Take 2 damage to go into Calm. And then next turn we get to do Eruption and potentially more attacks. But like, we're not going to go into Eruption unless we can like kill several of them. So like, if we Vigilance Conclude, he takes 12, he goes to 18. So like, Smite Strike already kills him. If we like redraw Conclude, then like Eruption Conclude could definitely happen. I think that would probably kill everybody. But I think other than that, there's not really any value to going into Calm. We're probably not playing Eruption next turn. Okay. Alright, let me check that. So we could Eruption Smite the middle guy to block this turn. So that does 24, 33. Which is enough, and then we could also follow up doing 14 to him. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Nope. Okay, so I think follow-up Smite should happen to kill him. Defend should happen, and then the last energy should go into Carve Reality. Okay. Defend is always happening. I think Strike Conclude. Yeah, we can't use the Smite to kill anybody, so... Might be able to kill him with just a regular Strike next turn. Yep. And I guess we'll enter Calm. Probably doesn't matter. Drat. It's not lethal. Okay, now we got lethal. Alright, wasted a lot of health there. Got a Centennial puzzle out of it. Judgment's pretty good in Act 1. We could take a Crescendo. Helps us proc the Violet Lotus. Much rather get a Tantrum, obviously, but... we want to get like a Meditate and an Establishment in this deck. I guess just an Establishment would be fine, but Meditate's good too. We want Calm Mentors as well as Establishment. So, if this was Establishment, would we pick it? It's not Establishment, though. Let's see, our boss is Slime Boss. Slime Boss is one of the best uses of Judgment, because you can judge all the little slimes. I'm not sure if we need it. It's good for the early part of Act 2. It can help against like Orblings and stuff in Act 3. Get you the last couple of points of damage against like an Orb Walker in Act 3. Kill a Reptomancer Dagger. Kill the little orbs in the Hyper Beam guy fight. Kill the cultists in the Awaken 1 fight. Maybe we could snipe off the Spire shield with it. Goes through Heart's invulnerability. It's pretty unlikely that's going to happen, though. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't really... We've already got Worship, and Worship is like a card that usually doesn't do anything. I'm a little bit worried about adding a card that sometimes doesn't work to the deck. Maybe we just skip here. I think question mark. We've already done a hard pool fight, and our health is a pretty constrained resource here. We're hoping this question mark heals us. Crap. Does that mean we're going to 2 shops in a row? It does. Well, that's bad. Mental Fortress pairs well with Violet Lotus. Seems like could be a pretty good pickup. Bag of Marbles is pretty good on Watcher. Watcher can go into Wrath mode and blow people up on turn 1. Can pick up a second Conclude, fight with the first one. This Mental Fortress is both probably the best card here, and it's also on sale. So I think we just buy the Mental Fortress and go to the next shop. Probably means we won't be able to buy a relic at the next shop. Whereas 180 does guarantee that we'll be able to buy a shop relic if we see it. So, like, if we're looking for, like, orange pellets, we shouldn't spend any money here. But I think we're okay if we don't get orange pellets. Bank. We just take Sapphire Key, it's only going to get us 12 gold. So I'm pretty sure we're spending this gold at this shop. If it's a really bad shop, we could skip it. Get the Mob Bank to roll on deck too. I could rather have Sapphire Key. Sapphire Key lets us pick up like Curse Key or something. Yikes. Well, this is a pretty skippable shop. Maybe I should have taken it. This is the 3rd pressure points we've seen. We could have all 3. Empty Fist pairs well with Violet Lotus. Same with Empty Mind. We don't really have any stance enters though. We need to find Calm Enters. Empty Mind or Empty Fist? I feel like if you are trying to enter and exit Calm all the time, you want Empty Mind, so you can like draw another Calm Enter, like a Wrath Enter or something. Maybe I just buy both. I think that might be too many exits. We do have a Mental Fortress though, so we're in on that plan. Problem with Empty Mind is we have a Worship in the deck, so might be a little bit hard to to find a time to play that on the divinity turn, such that it doesn't exit divinity for us. I'll grab one. And then, like, a potion. Card remove, maybe? I think we need a potion to survive the next fight. We're at 28, and I think we do want to fight at least one of these elites. Maybe we do the question marks first and hope we heal. Dodge this one. Question marks in Act 1 oftentimes do the opposite of healing you. Oftentimes they're like, would you like to reach into the scrap ooze? What about this shining light? Sometimes they do heal you. I think I'll just take a card remove and dodge the elite. Because I just don't think we're winning at 28. We could take another card remove. Get a super thin deck. Probably removing a defend next. We've got a mental fortress, so we should be getting a block from our attacks. Eventually. We could upgrade the Mental Fortress, Empty Mind, or Worship. Maybe Conclude. Those are the best ones. There's a lot of, you have a lot of access to upgrading over the course of the run. Not much access to remove, and very little access to transforming. But transforming is generally not as good as removing. So it doesn't really matter how much access you have to it. You don't really want more. Yeah, let's take the card remove. And we could just wimp out completely and just go to a fire here. Maybe get like a scrap ooze or something. Because if we go this way and it's like we get 2 fights, we might just die to that. I don't know. We can't just like live in fear though. We gotta get something going. We could get an upgrade, though. Upgrade on Mental Fortress would be nice. Potentially get 2 upgrades. One Elite Act 1 is pretty low, though. We did get a key, too. So we should pretend that we have an extra useless relic on the relic bar, basically. I don't think I'm reaching into a scrap ooze if I go this way, so let's just go this way. I think I'll rest at the first one and maybe upgrade at the second one. Because we do need some more health to fight Slime Boss. Golden Idol seems great. Trade some max HP happily. We can strike follow-up Vigilance. Seems fine. Take a little bit of damage. Let's see if we can get into Wrath mode and then conclude. Empty Mind is only drawing 2 cards. We're guaranteed to get it, so. There's 24, yeah, that's plenty. Okay. Simmering Fury puts us, changes stances, seems good, it draws cards. I like where that's going. Mental Fortress, Empty Mind, Simmering Fury's a nice little package. Okay. We have enough health to take an upgrade here. Mental Fortress got a good upgrade. Empty Mind. Both sort of, whatever. 25/33% upgrades. Or, sorry, 50/33% upgrades. Worship's got a good upgrade, especially if we get an Establishment. We don't have an establishment yet. I'll take the Mental Fortress. Okay. We can do turn 1 worship. Okay. We might get to do, to split him with Divinity Mode here. It's definitely possible. Developing Mental Fortress, playing Carve Reality Conclude seems good. I think Simmering Fury's a no. There's no exits here guaranteed. We do have 2 more cards, so we can draw 1. But we don't want to be in Wrath when he's attacking, so... Skipping the strike damage. I think double defend is happening. Strike over smite. We could Divinity Smite him right now. It avoids the next batch of slimes. We get a bunch of energy, so we get to get rid of some of these slimes. Seems pretty good. Is this a good split? Get triple damage on this smite. That's 36 plus 21. 36 plus 21 is 57. Plus 18 is 75. Seems like a pretty good split. I like that you get 6 block when you exit Divinity. It's a nice interaction. Well, the slimes. They are attacking for 30. We are currently at 20. So we're going to need to find an answer. Is Carve Reality Smite Conclude good enough to split Spike Slime? This is 18 damage, 30 damage. Yes, it is. And Conclude does not split Acid Slime. Okay, that seems okay. It's not a great split, obviously. We can Vigilant Simmering Fury, try and set up for good stuff to happen next turn. Vigilance blocks out. Gonna become Frail. Hey, Carex. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, okay, seems fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. Okay. Conclude's gonna kill most of them if I stay in Wrath, so I just have to, strike fall up and then win the fight. Okay. Neat. Conclude is a good card. There's a Brilliance. Hey, B. We only had a 15 card deck, so it was like a 50-50 shot at getting Conclude there. I think we were probably surviving, no matter what. Almost no matter what. It might have been a deck where we could have, a draw we could have missed. Hey, DeWall. Yeah, we actually had a little misstep at the beginning. I accidentally queued up a non-Ascension Watcher, so we had to go up to the boss before we could retire that run. So this is technically the second run of the day. Oh, that's true. 50-50 with no slimes. Good point. Brilliance is nice. We have a Worship in the deck. Ragnarok, always good. Vault, amazing card. Mental Fortress. I think Mental Fortress says Brilliance and lean more into the Divinity thing. Vault is a really nice defensive tool. Pretty weak Act 1. Did get a key. I think we're hoping for an Energy Relic. We have lots of card draw. So picking a Ragnarok seems a little bit expensive. Vault is nice. I think I'm going to listen to the Mental Fortress and take the Brilliance. I wish there was an establishment here. Establishment would be so good. Already got a worship. Okay, pyramid. Pyramid seems pretty good with the Mental Fortress deck. We have way too much card draw, though. We don't have any potion things specifically, so we could pick Sozu. We've got a Fire Pot, not a particularly good Act 4 potion. We could hold on to it for a while. And the other option is Slaver Scholar. We do already have sort of an energy relic, so maybe we can survive hallway fights without energy from Slaver Scholar. The problem with Slaver Scholar, though, is you end up, like, building 2 decks, right? You have to build a 3 energy deck and a 4 energy deck. Good morning, Ansan. How's it going? The problem with Pyramid, though, is just, like, the Mental Fortress enter and exit calm thing, which we're, like, we're steering into pretty hard. Just isn't... We don't really need Runic Pyramid. Like, it draws a lot of cards with, like, Inner Peace and stuff. Empty Mind. Yeah, I mean, treating Slaver Scholar as a bonus means that we're basically skipping here, right? Skipping and getting a little bonus, which doesn't feel great. I think I'd take Sozu over skip and get a little bonus. I don't mind Sozu. People have strong opinions. Yes, Pyramid does let you switch stances, that's true. I mean, Pyramid's great. No doubt. But I really would like an extra energy. And it seems like we can get by without Pyramid, given that we have so much card draw already. Like, on turn 1 we Simmering Fury, we draw 7 cards. Like, we're not going to be able to draw 7 cards if we pick Pyramid. Empty Mind draws 2. I think it's too much. Both of them upgrade to draw more. I think this is more like a deck that wants a Rushdown than a deck that wants a Pyramid. It just... Sozu has so many, like, feel-bad interactions where you, like, pick a Sozu and then you get a White Beast statue, or you get a Potion Belt, or a... I guess you can't get Sacred Bark unintentionally, but... You could be offered Sacred Bark from the Act 2 one. But I think Sozu's probably the pick here. Interesting. Pyramid increases max hand size. That's an interesting idea. Good morning, Birdface. Yeah. Potions are definitely good. I think it's easy to overestimate how good potions are versus the heart. I feel like a lot of the time, when you get potions for Act 4, you end up using them in the Spire Elite fight. I know, right? The sky in the Bay Area is nuts. It's just like burnt orange amber color, where like the clouds are like kind of bluish, or maybe that's where the clouds aren't. It's terrifying. It's bad. And like as the sun came up, it transformed from like kind of like a, you know, it's like if it's really dark, then the orange is not that bothersome. It's like, okay, it's dark, but it's kind of brown. And then as the sun comes up, you're like, oh no, it's like a bright orange. That's unfortunate. I originally am from Kansas. And in Kansas we have hailstorms and thunderstorms. And before each of those, sometimes, depending on the conditions, you can have the sky can turn green. And last night the sky turned green. I was like, oh man, this is making me really anxious. Like I need to be like underground, or like have a plan to get underground. But that doesn't happen here. It just was green for some reason. I don't know. And now it's orange. So lots of fun sky colors. I think we're gonna pick Sozu though. Yeah, I'm in the Bay Area, and yeah, we got some air quality issues currently due to the fires. All right, hyper beam guy, can do. Let's see. Are we trying to fight elites here? There's a 3 elite path on the right. What do we think about question marks? We have Golden Idol, so that little event is good. We're looking at 2 strikes, so probably not taking bites. Apparitions are sort of presumptively good. They're usually good. Yeah, it seems like we just want, like, fires and elites. There's, like, a really nice little end here. 3 fires and elite. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to go on that path, but, like, the beginning part of it seems hard, where we're fighting 2 elites in a row with no rest. And we can't do it if we wimp out after the elite. Because then we're over here, and we don't fight the elite. Unless there's wing boots. This right path also has no fires. Yeah, we just need, like, there's no path that has early fires, and that's unfortunate, I guess. I guess we can fight this elite, and then if we don't feel strong enough to take the second elite, we can go get a couple extra fires on the right path. That's not too bad. Okay, so how do we want to get to this guy? Probably want one of these 2 question mark routes. I guess we'll decide after this question mark. Okay. We could Eruption Carve Reality Smite. I think with the Fire Pot that could, like, kill him right now. It's 12 plus 24, so 36 damage. Yeah, Judgment would have been good here. 36 plus 9. How much armor does he gain this turn? Is it like 15? Gosh, what is his name? Spheric Guardian. I was like, I can't look for baseball. That's not going to work. He gains 35 block. Yikes. We'll go into Eruption anyway. We got a Vigilance to get out? Wait, there's only 1 card to get out. The other card's already in my hand. So maybe we should do, like, Eruption, Carve Reality, Empty Mind. But then we're doing Empty Mind to end the turn. That seems silly. We could start with Empty Mind and then do, like, Carve Reality Worship. It's kind of fun. Okay. We could do Vigilance, Simmering Fury. Be guaranteed not to be able to exit Wrath. Vigilance for the next time Eruption comes up. Or Worship for the next time Worship comes up. I think going into Worship is quite a bit better than going into Wrath, so let's play the Worship. That's a better route. Okay. Well, we don't have any block, so that's unfortunate. Oh, we should have played the Worship because of the Brilliance. Makes Brilliance do more. So I guess we played the cards that do the most. Oh crap! I always forget I'm a 4 energy deck. Okay, all right. So let's play the 4 energy that turn instead of playing the conclude early. Good mind, Worship, Reality. All right. Brilliance, Mental Fortress, Strike. 6 extra damage. Now we're talking. This should be lethal, right? Worship, stuff, conclude. Sure. We get a free Vigilance in. For an extra, like, 18 block. I mean, I guess, sure, why not? It's actually less than free, so we get 3 out. I didn't do the math, but he's like way to... Okay. I don't think we need more damage commons. I don't think we need to evaluate either. Ooh, we could get jaxed. Mutagens are really good if we get orange pellets or whatchamacallit, Clockwork Souvenir. We're getting the mutagens first, so let's see. So we'll get the artifact first and then the mutagens, so we would end up with just 3 strength, not temporary strength and an artifact. Although both result in you having strength at the end of the turn. One of them is slightly different, or they are slightly different from each other. I don't hate Transform 2 strikes either. Doesn't seem like we're really going off on turn 1. I think usually the relic is better because you can do the. That's right. Yep, B was here for when we found out about the stack. I feel like the special relic is usually the best. Sometimes Jax is correct, and Transformed is almost never correct. But I feel like Transform is the best here, and I'm struggling to justify why. Transform could get us more Divinity cards. Could get us like a Flurry of Blows. Could get us anything that stance changes, another Mental Fortress. Seems like there's a lot of really good outcomes. We could get like a Vault, or just like another really good card. I guess things like Devaform could come too. That's not really particularly good. Anything that draws cards, anything that scries. Even just like changing your strikes into other damage commons is like a pretty big upgrade. Is there like any way to miss when we transform? Yeah, it's definitely a lot more variance. Although the variance is somewhat mitigated by the fact that there are 2 cards. I have to close the window because it's creepy. So like if we get 1 card that's the best and 1 card that's the worst, like we've mitigated the randomness somewhat, right? We're unlikely to get 2 of the worst card. What is the worst card to transform into here? What about like 2 Deus Ex Machinas? I don't even know what I would do with that. 2 Conjure Blades. 2 Collects. Collect is bad. I'm just like naming cards from that. I think that was my last Watcher run. That deck had a lot of bad cards in it. We could like Talk to the Hands or Flurry of Blows. There's lots of really good stuff. Let's transform. We got a Fear No Evil and a Wish. Excellent stuff. So the Wish basically does the same thing as the mutagenic strength would, where we get like 3 permanent strength, except we don't have to get an artifact, and we have to play a 3-mana skill. And the Fear No Evil is a stance enter, which is something we badly need. That works out pretty well. Okay, question mark now or question mark after fight? Hey, Bryant. Yeah, I play all the classes on rotation, so I played Defect yesterday. I'm playing Watcher today. Hey, Alika. How's it going? That's a very cute little dog emoji you've got. That's from your own channel. Runs are going well. This is basically the first run. I accidentally queued up Watcher in a non-Ascension mode, so I had to go to the boss to get the good Niao rewards before I restarted it. But that wasn't really a legit run. Let's see. So if we got Apparitions now, we would go down to 31. That loses 7 health. We could instead go to this fight, lose 7 health, and then go to get Apparitions. Yeah, kind of speedruns. You know. But if we go to this fight and, like, die to a snake plant, then I'll feel stupid for not having the Apparitions, right? Another fun interaction is transform a curse into another curse to have the prevent curse relic. Oh, yeah, sure. We've got Omamori. Yep. That's a situation. Well, I mean, if we're comparing removes to transforms, then, like, a remove is better than a transform there, right? Because you could just remove the curse. We were comparing removes to transforms earlier, although in the mutagen event. Just to be clear, remove is not available. Let's take the fight first. I feel like I'm pretty confident here. Got our new wish thing. It's birds! Run for your life. We can Eruption conclude Fear No Evil to get back out of the stance. Oh wait, we can't Eruption conclude Fear No Evil. That's not how the card works. We could Fear No Evil Empty Mind. Look for a way to block. We should probably enter and exit Calm twice this turn. So let's start with Vigilance, because we might want to play Fear No Evil while we're in Wrath mode. So we'll Vigilance Clear Mind, or Empty Mind, first. Okay. Not a super good outcome. We can Eruption, follow up, Fear No Evil, conclude, ending in Calm. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's go off on this bird because he's got. He's getting strong. Oh my god, he's not attacking. God damn it. Whoops. I'm still gonna do most of the damage to him. But I have to hit one of these other ones with the Fear No Evil, or else it doesn't work. I guess I could have knocked one of these down. That would have been good. Okay. Mental Fortress triple defend is okay. Getting attacked for 18. Oh my god, not getting kills before Balling Bash is such a classic Watcher move. I kind of wish I could play Simmering Fury. I guess I can play Simmering Fury triple defend. It's pretty similar to Mental Fortress triple defend. Because we could definitely kill them all with another conclude next turn. Pretty likely to get that. Okay. We need some better block tools than defend. Ooh. We didn't win. Alright, so this is 12, so we can use it to kill him. And this does 9, so it isn't enough to kill. He's doing 14, he's doing 12 once we exit. 14 plus 12 is 26, so we can block for some of that. Thanks for the follow, Sir Bachelat. Sounds kind of like botulism. Bachelat. Also sounds kind of like Baccarat. I think we're gonna Vigilance triple defend Simmering Fury. Still taking a little bit of damage. It's okay, we're just setting up for apparitions. It's fine. So we can like Carve Reality, follow up. 6 plus 7 is lethal. Cool. And then Wish for Gold. And set up to kill him next turn. Is it Bert or Baccarat? What does that mean? Or is it Bert Baccarat? I don't know. I don't know what Bert Baccarat is. I'm very confused. Sanctity is more card draw and a defensive tool, which I just said I need. Crescendo says plus on it, and we have a Mental Fortress. Everybody in chat is a step ahead of me here. I don't know what's going on. People are talking about a song. Ooh, botulism is when cans are botched. I like it. Botulism as the result of botching. I think I like Sanctity. I think eventually this wants to transform into like a full Divinity Turbo stance-changing monstrosity, and Sanctity tends to be pretty good in those decks. Sanctity does present a little bit of a challenge, where like Conclude ends our turn with an attack, follow-up wants us to end our turn with attacks, and Sanctity wants us to end our turns with block. I wish this Crescendo Plus was a Tantrum Plus. That would make my decision a lot easier. And I wish this Sanctity was a Talk to the Hand. And yeah. Okay. We could just take none of them. No, let's take the Sanctity. I like getting lots of card draw with these stance-changing decks. It's an uncommon. Hey, this isn't Apparitions. I paid for Apparitions. We're a little bit low on health, so I don't feel super comfortable taking the Ritual Dagger. It does seem like we would be pretty good at proccing it. Although I guess our block is powered by changing stances, and sometimes by changing stances we have to hit people with like Fear No Evil and Eruption. So sometimes we have to either like win the fight or take damage, which is a bad situation for Ritual Dagger. So I guess I'll just take the gold. It's not a bad gold. I wish I could take the dagger though. Okay. Vigilant Simmering Fury is fun. We could Vigilant Empty Mind, which is like, it does exactly nothing, right? It's like we enter Calm and then we exit Calm. We spend 2 cards and we draw 2 cards. We spend 3 energy, but we gain 3 energy. Okay, just not do that. Okay. Alright. Big damage on the Brilliance and Conclude. But we're also taking 40. Let's draw some cards. Okay. Might have to use the Fire Pot to get out of this one. Yes, dude. Hyper Beaming some Slavers. Hyper Beam is such a good card from Foreign Influence. If we Fire Pot the Sentry, can we kill the Spheric Guardian with Brilliance, Follow-Up, Conclude? I guess Wish for Strength, Brilliance, Follow-Up, Conclude. So that would add 6 damage, so this would go up to 30 damage, and this would go up to 20 damage, so that's 50. And then this would go up to 30 damage also, so it would be 80 damage. So no, it would not kill him. I think I just do that anyway, because I would rather kill Sentry. Maybe I just Brilliance on Sentry, and then like follow up on Sentry to kill him. 24 plus 14 is 38, not quite enough. Have to use the Wish for Strength or the Fire Pot. And I want to use the Wish for Block if I can. But I can't. I guess I, like, needed to draw this Fear No Evil a little bit too desperately there. Probably shouldn't have put myself in this situation. Alright, so what's the minimum investment that kills Sentry? Brilliance Conclude does it. So that's 2 energy, and then we could, like, Wish for Plated Armor and Defend. So we end up blocking for 11 plus 6 is 17, so we take 5 from Spheric. Seems okay. We do 24 to him as well. Actually, 24 plus 14. Alright, fine. Okay. Oof. Alright. We can Carve Reality, Smite, follow up, and Fear No Evil. I think that's going to be the max damage. Eruption is too expensive per energy. Oh wait, we have an extra energy if we do that. We could Fear No Evil and then Empty Mind to get 3 extra energy. Draw 2 cards. Start with the follow-up. Is this lethal? Oh, this is lethal. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter then. Sure. Second Mental Fortress seems great. So does Foresight. I think we're going to need a second Mental Fortress, though. And we don't need a Foresight. Foresight's just good. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it is plus. That's a good point. This seems scary. I don't like this. Plated Armor, Defend, I guess. Skipping Conclude is rough. We're gonna need to go into Divinity and blow him up, I think. This fight. Well, we draw extra cards next turn, so... Okay, if we want to go into Divinity, we can't skip this, so we have to, like, Sanctity Worship. We can, like, Vigilance Empty Mind, and that's free, basically. We can Sanctity first, but then if we draw Mental Fortress, which we're very likely to, because there's 2 of them, we wouldn't be able to play it before we play Vigilance Empty Mind. Oh wait, we can play Fear No Evil Empty Mind. Okay, so Sanctity first, draw Mental Fortress, play the Mental Fortress, and then Fear No Evil Empty Mind. And then draw the other Mental Fortress. Then we can Mental Fortress Vigilance. Which skips Worship. If we just end turn now, we block for 19. And he hits us for 2. So we could, like, Mental Fortress Worship. Puts us in kind of a rough spot for next turn, though. We're, like, pretty sensitive to what the card draw is. I don't want to skip Worship, though. Alright. We got Vigilance Empty Mind, so that's a really good outcome. Blocks for 28. So we don't really need the Sanctity. But I guess I will do it anyway. Hey, Smoke. How's it going? Man, your name is appropriate for today. I presume you don't live in the Bay Area, but there is a lot of smoke around here. I suppose that all of Northern California has had its smoke day turn. We could just, like, Vigilance Carve Reality, or Vigilance Simmering Fury, maybe? Vigilance Simmering Fury is pretty likely to draw into Worship. And then we can, like, Worship Brilliance and stuff. It also blocks for 10 next turn. I want to develop this Smite, but I think I'd rather draw the cards. If I develop the Smite, we have probably, like, a lethal out next turn with, like, Worship Brilliance, follow-up, conclude, Fear No Evil. Actually, Fear No Evil might not even be positive damage with conclude. So if we Simmering Fury, we're more likely to find those cards. If we Carve Reality, we have a higher potential damage. Simmering Fury's worth it. You got Fusion Hammer as a random starting relic, and the game is now giving you Dreamcatcher, Gira, and Shovel to make sure I've got something at camp. That's great. Okay, we did get Worship Brilliance. We missed the follow-up. It's the only major bit we're missing here. Alright, so let's go into Divinity. And then do this bit for sure. And this because we have the energy for it. And then Freedom will conclude or conclude. I guess they do about the same amount of... They do exactly the same total damage, and one of them ends in conclude, so let's do that one. Or one of them ends in calm, ends in conclude. Stupid. Empty Mind draws some cards, could put us in Wrath mode. That could help us get into Wrath mode. Not actually sure we're trying to get into Wrath mode here, but... every turn with conclude ends in conclude. Whether you like it or not, yeah. Fasting Daviform's fun. Did you have orange pellets as smoke? I feel like orange pellets is required to run fasting, basically. Or Clockwork Souvenir. Or I guess you could do it with Panacea, maybe. It's a little bit less comfortable. We could just be a little stretchy cat. Waking up from a little nap. I would like to play all the attacks. Let's see, I've got 6 energy worth cards in hand and 6 energy, so I'm probably just playing all of them. Follow-up doesn't cost anything, so I'm probably playing both halves of Carve Reality. So let's just do that. This is lethal. Great. Bottled Flame, huh? Huh, Study Plus. Normally not a big Study fan, but Study Plus is quite a bit better. And Insights are pretty good if you're going into Divinity. I don't hate getting a bunch of card draw. The stick needs it for powering Mental Fortress shenanigans. Cut Through Fate is also card draw. A little bit more expensive than Insight. Study would be our 3rd power. We've got 2 Mental Fortresses already. Wish kind of feels like a power. I see, yeah. Maybe if you have 2 Daviforms, then, like... Because I would just be worried about drawing the whatchamacallit, the fasting before the Daviform. I've had that happen a lot. Especially since fasting is an uncommon and Daviforms are rare, so you're more likely to get, like, 2 fastings and 1 Daviform. That kind of archetype. But if you can get 2 Daviforms, then you're in good shape. I don't know, is Study good enough to pick? I feel like if you take Study, then like suddenly you pick Master Reality and then you lose. Could save our Link Manal. I like Manal. It's like panel, but with a man. Yeah, sure. It just makes you slow, right? If you have to cycle around to find Daviform and then cycle around to find fasting. But I mean, Daviform decks could be pretty fast, right? It's what I'm always worried about with Slay the Spire decks is like, if I shuffle poorly, do I just randomly lose the heart fight? Because you can always lose to the heart with a bad shuffle, right? So like, if something has to go right in the heart fight for you to win, like, you need to draw Daviform before fasting, because otherwise you'd be too slow, then like, there's a good chance you're going to lose the heart fight. I think we've got enough card draw. We've got Simmering Fury, Empty Mind, and Sanctity. I don't think we really need a Study Plus. Study Plus is just like such a commitment. We really do generate a lot of energy though on the when we're like Fear No Evil, Empty Minding, and like entering Divinity and stuff. Maybe I do take a Study Plus. Alright, let's grab it. It's upgraded. Maybe it's good. I never take Study Plus, so this is a little bit of a science pick for me. Can this be good? I don't know. I totally forgot about the Bottled Flame. What are we doing about that? Conclude, I guess? Kind of ruins my Act 4 hands, but it's pretty good now. Maybe just Fear No Evil. Yeah, that helps me get turn 1 Calm pretty reliably. It doesn't work against the Heart, but it's a long time till we fight the Heart. I mean, what are the other options? Carve Reality? Brilliance? We want those, like, after we've had some time to set up. We can take Eruption. Take Eruption, upgrade it, go into Wrath on turn 1. I don't know. It seems like we're trying to enter and exit Calm. Don't really want Wrath in the mix too much. I think I will take the Fear No Evil bottle. Alright, we fought one elite. Do we want to fight more? Seems pretty dangerous. We're at 18. If it's like slavers, do we survive? I think probably not. Maybe if we get really lucky and we like Eruption Conclude manages to kill 2 of them. We do have the Firepot still. Firepot's pretty good against slavers. I guess we see what this question mark is either way. Good card remove. We have removed all the strikes, so I guess we're on to removing defense. Yeah, so dying to slavers is definitely like something that's probably going to happen, but we like dodged a lot of elites in Act 1, so like it's time to put up or shut up, I think. I don't think we can continue not with this few relics, right? One of them's a Bottled Flame, like one of them's a Golden Idol. We're in pretty bad shape here. Plus, there's 2 fires on this route. If we survive, we'll be feeling pretty okay. But I think we have to take a risk here. Probably dying though. All right. Mental Fortress Fear No Evil is pretty good. We can even Mental Fortress Fear No Evil follow-up Worship. Oh wait, that leaves us with like, yeah, no, that spends all our energy. All right. Oh, are we dead? Yeah, it seems like we're probably dead. It's 29 damage, yep. Press F to pay respects to the Watcher. Yeah, we knew we were gonna die, but we didn't power up enough in Act 1, I think it's really the problem here. Mental Fortress decks are so tough to get off the ground. Here, I'll let him kill me so I can talk about that. Yeah, because like, if you get Mental Fortress, like, you're gonna need like a Talk to the Hands and a Flurry of Blows too. And Flurry of Blows is common. So you're likely to get Flurry of Blows, but Talk to the Hand is uncommon, and like every Watcher deck needs Talk to the Hand, so like when you don't get it, you need to have some sort of preparation. We transformed a lot of cards this run. We transformed into like all of our strikes, and we got like a Worship. Did we get the? I think we bought the Mental Fortress. We got this Worship by a Transform though, right? I guess we at the like. Yeah, it's really easy to get too greedy, but like, what was the alternative to getting too greedy? I guess we shouldn't have picked the Study, but we like never drew it, so it wasn't responsible for the loss. It's a deck that has to combo to block, So when you don't combo, you like die immediately, and it's like it's a lot more reliable to have a deck with a combo in it, and the combo like is how you do damage, because then you're like, okay, so I can reliably block, and then like I do the combo to scale up or to do damage or something, right? But this Mental Fortress inherently requires you to combo to block, and that just makes you super fragile, because anytime you don't combo, you just die, and if you just fight slavers, you die.